Imagine opening your refrigerator late at night, spotting yesterday's leftovers, and thinking, "I'll just heat this up." It feels harmless, doesn't it? But what if one simple habit could increase your risk of serious food poisoning if you're not careful? Today we're revealing 4 common foods you should be extra careful with when reheating. This isn't about fear, it's about learning simple food safety habits that can protect you and your family. The first food surprises almost everyone: rice. Most people think rice is one of the safest leftovers, but the real problem isn't the rice itself. Uncooked rice can naturally contain bacteria called Bacillus cereus. Even after cooking, some spores may survive. If cooked rice sits at room temperature for several hours before being refrigerated, those spores can grow into bacteria that produce toxins. The dangerous part is that some of these toxins can't be destroyed by reheating. That means heating the rice again doesn't always make it safe. The good news is that the solution is simple. Refrigerate cooked rice within about 2 hours, store it in a sealed container, and when you're ready to eat it, reheat it until it's steaming hot all the way through. And if you've already reheated it once, don't keep reheating it again and again. The second food is potatoes. Potatoes are packed with nutrients and make excellent leftovers, but only when they're stored correctly. After cooking, leaving potatoes on the kitchen counter for hours gives bacteria the chance to multiply. Potatoes wrapped tightly in aluminum foil should also be cooled and refrigerated quickly because certain bacteria can grow in low-oxygen environments if food is left out too long. If your leftover potato smells unusual, feels slimy, or has been sitting out overnight, it's much safer to throw it away. Saving a few dollars on leftovers is never worth risking a trip to the hospital. Next comes chicken, one of the most commonly reheated foods in the world. Chicken itself isn't dangerous when it's cooked properly, but it can become unsafe if it's stored incorrectly after cooking. Harmful bacteria grow quickly when cooked chicken stays at room temperature for too long. Many people make the mistake of warming chicken just enough to make it feel hot on the outside while the center stays cool. That's where problems can happen. Always make sure chicken is heated completely through. If you're using a microwave, stir or rotate the food because microwaves often heat unevenly. And remember, chicken that's been left out overnight should never be eaten, no matter how expensive it was. The fourth food is seafood. Fish and shellfish are delicious, but they're also among the most perishable foods you can eat. Once cooked, seafood should be refrigerated as quickly as possible. If it's left sitting out for hours, bacteria can multiply rapidly. When reheating seafood, make sure it's piping hot throughout. But if it has developed a sour smell, a strange texture, or anything seems unusual, don't take the risk. Trust your instincts and throw it away. Here's something many people don't realize. Reheating food itself usually isn't the biggest problem. The biggest danger is how the food was handled before it was reheated. Leaving leftovers on the counter for too long, storing them improperly, reheating them multiple times, or failing to heat them evenly are the mistakes that increase the risk of foodborne illness. There's another myth that's spread all over social media, that reheating these foods automatically causes cancer. Current scientific evidence does not support that claim. Cancer is a complex disease influenced by many factors, including smoking, alcohol use, genetics, obesity, physical inactivity, and overall dietary habits. The main concern with improperly reheated leftovers is food poisoning, not that reheating alone directly causes cancer. Fortunately, staying safe is easy. Refrigerate leftovers within about 2 hours after cooking. Divide large portions into smaller containers so they cool faster. Keep your refrigerator cold enough, eat leftovers within a few days, and only reheat the amount you plan to eat. If food smells bad, looks unusual, or you're unsure how long it's been sitting there, don't gamble with your health. Throw it away. At the end of the day, leftovers are not your enemy. They save money, reduce food waste, and make busy lives much easier. The secret is simply handling them the right way. Rice, potatoes, chicken, and seafood can all be enjoyed safely when they're stored properly and reheated correctly. A few simple habits can protect you and your family from foodborne illness. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who reheats leftovers every day. One small food safety tip could make a big difference. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.